So, my big brain came up with an idea of trying to build or trying to make a man that was approachable for the male gaze. Thus began my process in trying to make a man in the male gaze. So, to begin, I had to understand what the male gaze was, and thus began the dive into the terminology. The male gaze. When searching the terminology, I came across various of explanations that didn't really sit right with me. For example, according to the Urban Dictionary, it was, quote, a way of looking at the world through the masculine lens that views a woman as a sexual object. Let that sink in. And honestly, none of that just sat right with me. I was like, okay, there has to be more to this. So I continued searching, and I came across another one. But what stood out to me was a certain article that I came across. And please do not make fun of me. It was Wikipedia, and it read, the act of depicting a woman and the world in visual arts and in literature form from a masculine heterosexual perspective that presents and represents a woman as a sexual object for the pleasure of heterosexual male viewers. Yeah. After my research of looking for the definition for male gaze, I decided to go and look at concepts such as television series and pop culture references, and on such. So began my deep dive into the rabbit hole, and it led me to so many other things. So many came to mind, such as Baki, JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, Goku, and all such franchises that were made specifically for male gaze. But what I noticed was that most of these characters were shredded men with disproportionate bodies that were just muscular, with too many muscles that were just not normal that the normal male didn't have. What made it harder was that I don't understand what goes on in a man's head and how they find such commentary appealing. For example, two men that are iconic for, the male gaze are Thor and Deadpool. Deadpool's Ryan Reynolds. If you have not noticed, these two characters are always cracking jokes and are quick to make remarks and snarky commentary about every single little thing that goes on around them. Don't get me wrong, I love these characters. These characters are just iconic, and I'm a big fan of Marvel. So like I had said before, the reason it was harder, it was because I would either lean into making, a man in the female gaze, or either making a man in the male gaze. In the gay gaze. So, as of right now, I'm still stuck on the concept of making that man. Or I'm starting to believe that there is no way I can make such a man without the help of others. But at this current moment, I don't have such help. And, I think at the end of the day, I will continue to make my men in my current female gaze, because at the end of the day, yes, I was trying to make my characters more appealing for the male gaze, so that my work was also visually appealing for men and not just for women, and also the gays, because I'm a stan. Who else? I'm just kidding. At this point, we all have a little bit of gay, And who are we kidding? We're not gonna hide it. Nobody's gonna hide it. Not here. And honestly, at the end of the day, I think I'm quite happy with the research that I did, even though it didn't quite help with anything and didn't make a difference. I think I will continue to make and search on this topic because this is a topic that has dwelled on me from the very beginning. I've been dwelling on it for like the past 3 days, and I'm like, how the fuck do you make a man that will be visually appealing for a man that he will find him, but not attractive in the sexually appealing, just attractive? So at this point, please, if anybody can help me, I am open to, anything. I would listen to anybody's commentary, whether it be dumb or not. I am here. Cause I don't know. I just want to learn. And by the way, the drawing and the background of this little video is a speed run. Not a speed run, just a speed paint of me drawing my 2 OCs. And I'm not done currently at this moment. I'm still drawing it. I've been drawing it for like the past 2 months now, and it has taken me so long. For a while now, I've taken a break to, not a break, I've just had a big artist block that has been dying and killing me. And at this moment, I'll be going into, a surgery, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna quietly come out of it. My doctors told me it was gonna be quick, and it was just gonna be like a probably, hopefully, about an hour long surgery. So when I get out, I'll be coming out with a hole in my stomach, and harassed to me, a little sensitive, but I'm gonna be finally happy with a happy stomach, and I'll be able to eat whatever the fuck I want. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna have to fucking take care of myself. Great. So wish me luck in my surgery, and I guess thank you or not, I don't know, whatever. Kudos to everybody. Have a happy day. Before this ends, I just want to say have a happy 4th of July. I hope everybody wishes spends it with their family and pops all the fireworks. All right, goodbye.